Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. Emphasis on the .net. And this is for air, which includes Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, October 20th to 26th, 2019. And I'm going to start out with the first card I pulled was Joy and Stability. And joy and stability. Well, it sounds good. Let's find out what it means. Because quite often I don't know what it means until I've read what we've got. So the Two of Pentacles for air is the base card, which is patience card. There are things happening. We don't know what they are. Or we might even know what they are, but it's happening behind the scenes to put us in a position to be ready for what we need. It's usually a good card, except for the part of being patient, because I don't know anybody who likes patience. And the card that covers us is the Emperor. And we've been getting a lot of the Emperor this week. And the Emperor has the energy, in this case, the Emperor is the energy of abundance, giving, and caring, and understanding, but with justice involved. And behind us, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands this week is about something has happened that we needed to protect ourselves, our energy, and that's perfectly all right, honestly. Protecting ourselves is something that with this energy that we've been dealing with is probably a wise thing to do. There's a lot of negative energy being lifted up to be let go, and because of that we do have to protect ourselves. We have to make sure it doesn't land on us. And a lot of it has been landing close to, if not on us. So it is all right to look after ourselves, to protect ourselves. If it lands on you and it hooks you, then it is something you do want to look at and clear. So it does appear that this is another week similar to last week, because I have Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is about releasing old energy, bringing up that which has been hidden from us to deal with. And that's just behind us. So today we're dealing with that energy. What's coming up for us probably tomorrow, because it's from the 20th to the 26th, is the Six of Swords. And it's one of the very few positive cards in the swords. And this is, you're very close to getting to where you want to be, getting home, getting the energy that feels good for you. So later on in the week, we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is, we've put in a lot of effort and we are winning. We're in the winning circle. We're achieving what we want to achieve. What is the supporting energy for this week? Major Arcana. So that second major arcana is the Chariot. The Chariot is all about remaining in balance. And it's not remaining in balance so much as, even if you fall out of balance, can you pull yourself back into balance? And if you can pull yourself back into balance, can you move forward again? So this is the energy of moving forward, trying to remain in balance. But if you can't, not a big deal. Just do the best you can to pull yourself back into balance, which means grounding, centering your energy. Put your feet in dirt if you can. If you can't, just visualize it. But breathing deeply, but bringing yourself back to a place of comfort, neutrality. One of the ways to do that is the Queen of Cups, which is to use your intuition. And it is the feminine form of intuition, simply by knowing that it's that you're going to be all right, knowing that that person that reached out and done you wrong it's that person is hurting and wants to have company in the pain. It's not actually meant for you. It's just somebody else was hurting, so they want to hurt others. That's not a mature reaction, but it's a natural reaction for somebody who doesn't vibrate as high as you do. And because you vibrate higher, you will be a target for others. If you own it, then it's yours. If you don't own it, then you just feel sympathy or compassion for the other person. The Two of Wands is generally a business card, but in this situation, let's go with there's a change. You're creating a change. And we're creating a change because we've mastered this level. We know how to handle it. We know how to deal with the ups, the downs, and it is time for us to, and the Strength card, it is time for us to move above the level we were at. And that's what the Strength card is basically about, is moving above that which has kept us down. And Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a heart opening your heart. And I talked a great deal about it in the water. And this too is another card from water, the Three of Wands. It is, and it has to do with this card. It is time to create a change. It's time to go forward and take responsibility. Be the owners of your own life. And basically that's what it is. So we are looking for joy and stability, which that's what I have just described, is bringing yourself to a place of joy and stability. And how do we do that? By finding the inner balance. It's simple. It's very simple, but it's a very profound. This will be a profound week. We have 1, 2, 3 major arcana. They're very positive major arcana. It's not as many as the other groups have got, but being that air is very cerebral, that's about all we need. If we got too many major arcana, it would probably blow us away. Be in your heart as much as possible. View things from a third person perspective. Recognize that most of the things that are coming our way are not ours. Don't own it. Let it go, and rise above it. And that's basically what it is for the energy for this week for air. And how is everybody?
I think they're good. They all say hello. Starting with Maria Herrera, Megan, Sora 333, Brie Erla.
Brie, missed you last time, didn't we?
Brie Erla, sorry, not Brie. Brie Erla. Jennifer Schweb and Rosemary Gaillet.
Galette.
Says, happy birthday, Eliz-sha. Hope you are having a really great day.
I am, thank you. Having a wonderful time, actually.
B. Erla says, finding inner balance, heart, beautiful reminder. Jenny Jones says, hi.
The inner balance is a very, 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 very important part of being spiritual, because we are on a spiritual journey. We get tossed a lot of bullcrap to see if we can stay there. And hi for everybody else. I didn't mean to cut Elle off.
Jenny Jones says hi. Doreen 888 says hello. Shante G says happy Saturday, ladies.
Hi.
Doreen 888 says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Shante G says happy born day. And Jenny Jones rounds it up with happy birthday.
Thank you very much, everybody. You're the second person I've met who says happy born today day. And I think that's so cool.
As of at this moment, there are no questions. But while there's a bit of a lull, I'm going to say, for certain reasons, we do have to cut this short today, this video down. So,
we have to vacate out of this house before 3:00
Yeah.
our time.
So get your questions in quick. If you have any. Yes, you may be Erla, who asks, I have a question, if I may. Ha 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 ha.
Yes, you can. Of course you can.
Shante G says thank you. Jennifer Schwebb says, love this reading for my Aquarius moon. Do my spirit guides have any messages for me?
First of all, they said, keep up the good work. They are delighted with you right now. I mean, what they came in, the energy they came in was with a heart that's sort of opening, and they're really pleased with you. They think that what you're doing right now is, I don't know, they have big grins on their face, basically. I get images, I get words, I get the whole schmo. So sometimes I have to translate images and sometimes emotions. So bear with me. But suffice it to say, your spirit guides are very, very happy with you, and they have no other. Hang on. So they're showing me wings, and it could be angel wings, but I think it has more to do with your birds. And how do you say haruko?
Haru.
You know who I mean, right?
The bird. I can figure out the pronunciation by seeing the name, but
anyhow,
not off the top of my head.
The bird is coming in actually and saying, "Thank you very much. I've loved being with you," and the bird is very pleased with how your energy is evolving around your bird, the bird itself. So the bird's not leaving, but it is evolving. Okay. I think.
You think that's it?
I think so.
Okay. Megan Sora 333 says, okay, I'll ask if my guides have any advice for me now.
Megan.
Haruka.
Haruka is evolving. His energy is shifting and changing, and it's a very positive evolution. It's like he's expanding. Okay, Megan.
She also adds, they probably want me to get off my butt. LOL.
Well, when you said that, they kind of go, they got a yeah energy, but mostly they are also they're not displeased with you at all. They think that what you're doing. They think what you're doing is adding to your spiritual growth. If that makes any sense to you at all. And I'm not sure what that means. You probably do understand. They want you to take a little bit more time before you go into any event and feel the energy and think things through before reacting. Mostly they are pleased with you, though. But that was just a little bit of advice, is to don't forget to ask them for help, and B, take time and breathe before you react. All right.
Aqua Goddess Woman says, Miss.
What was that?
Aqua Goddess.
Oh, Aqua.
Woman missed water, but I am on the cusp of with Scorpio / Libra.
Yeah.
We leave all our videos up. If you want to go back to the previous one we did about an hour or 2 hours ago.
Water was good.
Yeah, it's still up there and bouncing about.
Yeah. And
I missed a good pun there.
Yes. And the more people watch it, the more views we get, the better it is for me.
Yeah. And I meant to say swimming about.
That is horrible.
Bad pun is bad.
Very, very bad.
Doesn't make it any less funny.
Well, maybe it does. But was there a question there?
No. At least not yet.
Okay, she talks down here a bit.
Yeah. B. Erla says, "Yay! Jeff wrote me yesterday that he wanted to come back. Can I trust him? What are his intentions? Thank you, Eliz-sha.
Well, let's see. His intentions are actually honorable. I asked him if he was going to maintain it. He says, I'm going to try really hard. He can't promise us he will maintain it. But at the moment, he honestly does want to he honestly does want to try. He honestly cares at the moment. I'm not 100% sure he can maintain it, and he's not 100% sure he can maintain it, but he really, really does want to try. My suggestion would be, if you care for this man, bring him back, but with the warning that once, that's it. He only gets, that's it. Once is all he gets. And you have to really mean it, though. Don't threaten but not mean it. If you make a threat, you have to mean it. And I don't mean threaten, but tell him honestly that he gets one chance and that's it. But he really, really does want to try at this moment. And his heart does appear to be in it. But remember, that's our dog slipping on the floor. But remember, he has some things that are a little bit stressful for him. You may have to work with him on that. And if you're in a relationship, there are things that you do together, and it might be that I'm not sure how you will work with him with that, but you have to cut him a tiny bit of slack until he figures it out. If that makes any sense? I'm thinking you know how to deal with this person. Just be more patient than you have been in the past for the little things, because he's very sensitive. He looks like he tries to come across as a tough guy, but in reality, he's not. So be very careful. Communications is vital, but the timing of communications is also important. And I went on a long time. He does feel like he's worthwhile. That was a really long.
A little bit.
Sorry about that.
Aquamarine goddess. Sorry. Aqua goddess woman asks, can you tell me what gifts I have or have coming, please? I've been told I'm an empath and have gifts.
Everybody has a level of abilities. And mostly empaths have a lot of abilities, but people get stuck on the empath part. But empaths are very prone to being telepathic. They're they care about people, and being spiritual and wanting to have gifts, you will be the kind of person who cares about other people. It's just you can't not be an empath and not care about people unless you cut your gifts down just to protect yourself. Uh, I get strongly that you're a telepath. You're clear visual. So when you see something that comes in picture form, pay really close attention to it. It might come, and you might have to learn how to take the picture and read what the actual meaning is, because it doesn't necessarily mean that a picture, for instance, if you see an exploding bomb, doesn't mean you're going to have an exploding bomb in your life. It could be that the person is going to be emotionally exploding. You're a healer. You're not a physical, well, everybody can do the physical healing. Not so much physical healing, but emotional healing, head healing. And you hold space for people when they're going through a situation so that they can heal. I think that's probably one of your stronger gifts, is that you're very good at holding space for people. And what I'm seeing is you listening to people, sitting very quietly, holding their energy for them while they go through the energy, and then when they're finished, you help them release that energy. You've got a lot of powerful gifts. Basically, you will grow into them, no problem. Just be patient. The universe has a way of presenting you with opportunities when it's gifts. Good luck. Okay.
Jenny Jones asks, any messages from my guides?
Your guides are fun. There's a powerful trio that come forward, and they're happy-go-lucky. Uh, I don't think they're happy-go-lucky, but they do enjoy a good time, and they love music. Your guides. First of all, you'll notice there's no message, right? So, but what I'm picking up from that is music should be part of your life, a deep part of your life. Even with it's just turning on the radio and listening to the music that you enjoy more than anything. I just lost there. I don't know what happened. Music is a very big part of your life, and is something that calms you, and gives you the power to keep on going for the next day and the next day and the next day. So music is something that should be part of your life almost 24/7. I don't know about sleeping with it, but have it running in the background constantly if you can. Uh, and there's many kinds of music too. They're suggesting different kinds of music for different parts of your life. You know, fast, happy, joyful music when you need to be working and getting things done. Soft, gentle music to wind the day down. Uh, so music is a big thing for from their viewpoint, music is very important. They I'm really rambling today. And they're basically saying keep up the good work. Okay.
All right.
Ramble.
Champagne C
Hi,
says,
Champagne.
Hey, Eliz-sha. Megan says, good advice. Thank you. Aqua Goddess woman says, we'll go check out the video. Earlier, she was asleep while we were doing it.
That's a good place to be.
Yep.
I like sleeping.
Me too. Sleep is great.
Yeah.
Rachel Spalding asks, why is my youngest daughter so upset with me? Will she ever move back in with me? And is she going to be all right? Basic mother fears.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't ramble.
Can't count on it. It's a ramble day. So basically, and I've heard this myself, Mother, you don't understand me. Even though you probably do understand her, and what she's not understanding is that you see things from a different perspective. She doesn't see those perspectives. She really wants to have this frustration period over with. She really feels that she needs you, but she feels that if she gives in, that you will be, and I apologize for what I'm about to say, but you'll be too bossy and not listen to what she wants. And in some ways, even though you probably see where it's going, realize that this is her lesson and she's got to live with it, and allow her to make this mistake. But you try and reach out to her and bite the bullet. Whether you're right or wrong, it's more important that you get back together. And she's going to make this mistake, whether you like it or not. So bite the bullet, be there for her. And I do believe she really would rather be home with you than wherever she is. But her pride is too, I can't do that. So mother to mother, I'm saying, bite the bullet, let her make the mistake, have her home so you can support her when she learns her lesson. And yes, I know it's really hard. I've got 3 daughters. I watch them make some really interesting choices all the time, and I sit back and I allow them to, but I'm there to support them on the other side. But we have to allow them their own growth. Really, really tough. And she is making a dumb mistake, but it's not one that you cannot help her through. Okay? Good luck on that one.
B. Erla says, swimming about in a jello pool with make it bounce about.
Maybe with a few shots in there too. That's something I've always thought about. What it'd be like to swim in a jello pool.
I think it would be hard.
I think it would be too, but it has to be red jello, Jerry, because then I don't mind.
Jennifer Schwab says, thank you, Eliz-sha. That makes my heart smile that my spirit guides are happy with me and what I'm doing. Haruka being happy, evolving, and watching over us warms my heart with joy. Haruka is a girl, LOL.
I know, but I'm always getting the sex wrong of everything.
Also names. She can't tell a name from another.
Yeah, that's true. I do feel the energy though.
Champagne C says, "Hi, hey Eliz-sha, is Angel this Libra I have some type of cord with? Is he karmic? Is he a karmic partner or twin flame?"
Okay. So this is evolved. I feel he's twin flame, but he's also scared shit. He's also scared really badly and running the other direction or trying really hard, but the energy keeps pulling him back. Twin flames are not necessarily never easy. Never easy. Probably better friendship than lover, and go at it as from a friendship angle. If something happens in the future, then it's because you've evolved into it. At this point, the energy is so oh my god for him that friendship is probably a more viable option. And yeah, I do think he is a twin flame. He is not mature enough to deal with it now. Doesn't mean in a few years he won't be.
She adds, "Yes, oh my god, Eliz-sha, this is a challenge with him. I haven't talked to him in 2 years now. Ugh, I knew it. Oh my god."
I know. Twin flames, you gotta love them, but leave them alone. I mean, love them, but really, the twin flames are wonderful friends. It takes God Almighty to be able to live with them, but at the same time, it's a moth to a flame, right?
She also says, "Thank you so much."
Yeah. Good luck.
Doreen 888.
Oh, that's a cool name.
"Do you have any suggestions for how to let the energy flow through the throat chakra down to the first 3 chakras?"
Visualization. What you visualize is real. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools we have. Intention comes along with it. Intend that it happen. But first, before you do any of those things, take all the energy that you've got and vacuum the heck out of it. I just, in my imagination, I vacuum my aura. I don't sweep it. I vacuum it with a really powerful vacuum. Clean out all the excess stuff you can. Go down to a cell, down to the quantum level between the cells. Clean out everything. Then do the visualization to pull everything down. And that was in a nutshell. And it can take a while to master it. So just keep on doing it till you master it. When I first start working on a new form of energy, it will take me at least half an hour to visualize things and get it working to the point then it gets faster and faster to the point is I think it happens. So be patient, work it through. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools in creation. But first of all, cleanse. And with you have rituals for cleansing, use your rituals. This is how I do it. I'm not very big on rituals. I just like to use my mind. I'm a Libra after all. And I prefer doing everything from a visual imagining point of view. Works like a dang for me. But for other people, pull in those rituals if you need to. If it works for you, it works for you. Okay.
So you've become quotable, Mom.
Oh, cool.
The Erla says, "Gotta love them, but gotta leave them alone." And then she adds, ha ha ha, ay, ouch.
Yeah. Ay, caramba.
Ay, caramba. Gotta love not Barney. Bart.
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 Puzzle of Life says, LOL, I'm back.
Hi, happy birthday again.
Hi. Well, Mark and I have babies together. If so, how many? I've randomly been watching pregnancy videos out of the blue. I feel he is manifesting for this. LOL. Thanks.
How about 5?
Ay.
But baby, it's subject to change too, right? After you've had one, you might change your mind to, okay, had enough. But babies, yeah, I feel like the number 5 popped into my head when you were talking about it, about having children. So that's an awful lot nowadays. But honest to God, if my ex and I had got along better, I would have had 6 kids, not 3, because they're so much fun. Drive me crazy. Still, I'm gray-haired because of them, not because of my age, because of my kids.
Well, one of them in particular, really.
All of them. But they are, without a doubt, fun. As I say, they drive you crazy, but they are fun. And they don't keep me young, honest.
No, but we do keep you honest.
Yeah, that's true. They try. They point out every time I try to do anything that is not emotionally honest. Yes, they're very good at that. My favorite is Mom. Right, and then I go, okay, caught. But yeah, good luck with that. And it might be that you only have 3 pregnancies, so that's not. And twins are really, really. You think one's hard? Yeah, try
Twins
2.
are a handful.
Mm-hmm.
Blossom 11 asks, I want to know, do you see a possible relationship later on with me and John the Scorpio? Now that I have current clarity, thanks to you, I'm going to take a chance and get to know him.
For a Scorpio, he appears, he is not. He appears to be very laid back and casual. Not such thing with the Scorpio. They never like that. But the chances are actually quite good that I can't promise you 100%, but like 79% chance that you are going to have a relationship with him. He is deceptive, not in the fact that he lies. He doesn't lie. He's deceptive in how he presents himself. He appears to be one thing, and in actuality, he's something totally different. Not negative. It's not negative. It's kind of like when you discover it. It's wow, that's kind of cool. But he doesn't show all of who he is up front. When you discover all of who he is, it's kind of cool. You'll enjoy that. Good luck.
Quickly, Puzzle of Life says, wow, haha, 5, possibly twins. Let me take a breather. Yeah, I know what you're saying. My niece and nephew always bother me. It's all love, LOL.
Yep, I know my granddaughter and my grandson. I adore them. I'm so glad to go home.
Aqua Goddess says, I seem to attach negative people, but be told empaths to do they like to take your energy.
What's the door shut?
Yeah.
Yep, they do. So with that, impasse is very simple. Learn how to shut it down. If it's not yours, send it away. I'm an empath. I've been an empath all my life. I don't take things with me. It has to be pretty darn powerful for me to carry somebody else's energy with me. It's doable. You don't have to own other people's crap.
Jenny Jones says, thank you so much. Aqua Goddess Woman says, thank you, ladies. Tari Avila says, hey, back. I was wondering if you could give me some advice on either if I should go to China for my studies or stay in France.
From a political standpoint, I would not go to China at the moment because there seems to be a great deal of unrest occurring over in China, and they are not politically. They don't give a damn if you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a what I've been reading about the politics right now is they look at everything. They look at your phone, everything. There's no privacy at all. It doesn't matter that you're a foreigner and do not know the culture or the laws. So for the moment, I would recommend personally, for you stay where you are if you're in France taking lessons. But you're really close to a lot of other places. Germany might be someplace that would be interesting as well. But politically speaking, China is a big brother state at the moment. Okay.
Lori Dawson says, hey ladies, sending love and light to all here. Miss J again. Grr, LOL.
How are you doing, Lori?
Joey asks, is my twin only sexually attracted to me, or do they want a long-term marriage commitment? Will sex be it basically is sex all they want?
Okay, and what's
Joey.
I would like to say that I came up and they were very interested in you as a person, and it might be that they are. Right now, sex is the biggest thing on their mind, and that's all they're thinking about right now. They haven't really come up for air yet when it comes to more than. I take it you're quite phenomenal. I can't honestly answer that because they haven't got to a stage where they know that. They don't at this moment know that answer themselves. I'd be very careful though. I mean, they seem like they don't seem like horrible person, but at the same time they kind of shallow, and you're worth more than that. Okay, I'm sorry, that was not a great answer, but that's the only one I've got at the moment.
Rachel Spalding says, your gift is amazing. I reach out often. She is with her dad. I appreciate your insight, and you are right. Thank you.
She'd be better off with you than with her father. Father, probably not a bad person, but hasn't got the wherewithal to support her where she needs to be supported.
Dads don't, not all dads, but dads don't always have the same attachment to their daughters as mothers do.
And they don't understand quite often.
Yeah. Nicola Angel asks,
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Eliz-sha. I just rescued an older cat from an appalling conditions. I need advice in rehabilitating her. She is terrorizing my other kitties.
Catnip? Have you tried catnip?
Yeah, or mint.
Or mint. Cats love mint.
We had a cat named Toby, and he went insane for mint.
Yeah.
You could also maybe reach out to Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, yeah. And Elizabeth is amazing. She's probably better than I am. Maybe, I feel that this cat is scared a lot of fear. That's another discussion. But reach out to Elizabeth, do an exchange with Elizabeth, because and Elizabeth is very shy. But when it comes to cats and dogs, she's really, really good, and she knows them better than I do. But let me see what I can pick up. So I think the cat is in pain, and there seems to be something. Maybe it's, I don't know enough of the where things are fixed in the cat, but it's behind in front of the tail area. There seems to be something. It's inside, but not. It seems to be something that causing the cat pain.
Spine.
No, it's shaped.
No, but like it's something attached to her spine and her tail, because
yeah, and but it's inside, and
Yeah.
has the cat been fixed? The cat's not been fixed. Maybe get the cat fixed.
She doesn't have a tail.
She doesn't
has
have
a bobbed tail.
Okay, so that's the emotional. It's the emotional problem.
Mm-hmm. She probably misses her tail.
Unless it's a natural bob.
Yeah.
I just know there's a bit of physical pain involved with her crankiness, or with its crankiness.
It might, because we had a cat that if you didn't pet his tail, he got upset. But when his tail was hurt, he hated when you tried to touch it. And every once in a while, our dog Jess, her tail will hurt. Her tail and her hip will end up hurting.
Oh yeah.
And I have to tug it gently to get it back into place, like you do with horses.
If you do that with a cat, he will bite you.
He will. But
so wear gloves.
Or just find out ways to maybe help align her spine a bit better, or her hips.
But I would talk to Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Elizabeth is far better than I am. Head and shoulders above me.
Okay. So a few more questions, because we do have to leave in a few minutes.
Oh my gosh, yes. We do. I apologize for that.
So we'll be back Monday. Either Mom or Aaron will be on.
And with it's Aaron, it'll be 3:00 Pacific time. With it's me, it might be 3:00. It might be 6:00. Depends on how the energy is moving and how much work I've got to do.
Yep. Doreen 888 says visualization sounds like a good idea, including the vacuum cleaning. Hey.
Vacuum cleaning is so much faster, than sweeping.
Blossom 11 says, wow. Lovely Ace asks, hello, can I know how many kids I will have in the future? Thank you.
I'm not really. This is not my forte, but let's see. I get two to possibly three. Why they're doing that to me, my guides, I don't know.
Because it's fun.
Yes, because they're mischievous.
It's your birthday present.
So 2 for sure, possibly 3. And the third one may or may not be yours genetically.
Blossom 11 says, I can relate. I have one and want more. Debbie H says, hi and happy birthday. Did I miss an opportunity from my ex? And I thank you so much.
Not really. You didn't actually miss it. But there is an opportunity coming up because what you went through was more, and this is the wrong word, but I can't figure another word, foreplay to get things straightened and cleared up between the two of you so that the energy shifts and changes. So no, you didn't miss an opportunity, but there is a potential for one in the future.
Lori Dotson asks, why have I been sleeping so much lately? I had my management interview yesterday. What did they think of me? So glad you ladies are here. Eliz-sha, you always look beautiful inside and out.
Thank you. They were surprised, actually, in a pleased way about your management. And it's like they're looking at each other and say, how did we miss this lady? I think it's because the energy is shifting and changing so much for you that you're sleeping much more. Usually when you sleep, you're going, unless you're dreaming a lot, you're going to another place and either teaching or being taught new things. So that's what happens when people end up sleeping a lot more than is their norm. And I could do with some teaching, please. I need to sleep more. Joke. Okay, we should head out.
Yeah.
We have to go to the next city over.
Yep. And it's an hour away.
And we cannot miss this.
No.
It's to deal with her coughs.
Yes. So hopefully they will end. Not by the next time you see me or hear me, but soon.
But at least we'll have a handle on it.
Yeah. Just one last question, because this one feels a little important,
All
at
right.
least to the person asking.
Very subtle, dear.
When am I not?
That's why she doesn't read.
This is why I don't read. Smith Lind Management asks, I'm an Aquarius, my husband's a Capricorn. Will our relationship work or end?
That's a big one. I don't think you really want to. Okay. It is definitely a rocky spot. There is potential for it to go both ways. I would recommend, if you can, that you get a well, on my site I have a lady who does counseling. I don't know if she does relationship counseling or not. I know she's excellent. I would recommend either you talk to her or you go find a marriage counselor, because yes, the relationship is really, really rocky at the moment, but you have potential for it to become stronger if you choose. It's all in what you're willing to accept or not accept in a relationship. And obviously the relationship cannot go forward the way it has been in the past. There needs to be a few ground rules from both sides. I would highly recommend a marriage counselor. Try Jen Taylor on my wisdomseekers.net. I know from experience how good she is. And honestly, our prices are cheaper than any therapist you're going to find anywhere else. It just, you have to do it online, unless you're in New York. But therapy with you can talk your partner into therapy or counseling, marriage counseling. I would recommend that. Otherwise, without a third person intervention, you're going to end up walking away from each other and not knowing what could have been. I'm sorry for that. Endings like that are always hard. Sometimes they're very powerful growth experiences, but that's not going to be until a year or so later. Good luck.
And with that, thank you everybody for understanding, and we will see you Monday.
With that, I'm going to have to really run. I had a blast. Thank you so much for being here with us and celebrating with me. Namaste. Namaskar.
Bye.